Good day, fellow smartpreneur. In this video, we are going to be looking at domain names search and hosting at the same time. But very quickly, let's look at what domain name is all about. Because either you are building a website for yourself, for your personal brand, a website for a company, or you are building a website for an information product in any capacity, you always need a domain name for any website you are putting up there. And the domain name actually serves the purpose. It's like your office address on the internet. So very quickly, let's look at what domain name is. What is a domain name? You know, either you call it domain name system or DNS. It's actually called the most recognized system for assigning address to internet web servers. Somewhat like our international phone numbers, the domain name system helps us to give internet server a memorable name that you can remember and easy to spell address. Simultaneously, the domain name keep the really technical IP address invisible. What that implies is this, to be very straightforward. Every device on a particular network, like the internet now, is being represented by a number and not a name that is pronounceable. And on that note, when it comes to domain name, we now need a medium that will enable us to convert those number to a memorable name. That's just what we've been told now. So that's been called the domain name system. So the number representing a particular web address may be 117.121.2.194. I don't want to go into all those technical details, but your domain name represents your business address, your name, or whatsoever your blog address on the internet. Either you are building a blog, you are building a full-blown or company website in any capacity, you necessity may actually require that you have a domain name in either of those cases. So the domain name is essentially your company internet address, like I said earlier. The same way your company street address is used to find your office, a domain name is used to find your website. So on that note, we have to pick a domain name that is memorable, that is relevant to what you're actually working on. For example, when you hear e-market, someone could that be an electronic market? Or when a number of them, when it's not fully connected, you have to do a number of marketing, but there's some domain name that the moment you just hear them, it sends a signal of what the website may actually be all about. Good. Some example of internet domain names, for example, are the one we're going to be using in this course: tenderheadblog.com, swagwestafrica.com, and tenderheadblog.org, the smartpreneurs.com, nigerianews.ng, and they have different extensions, .ng, line, .nigeria. We have tenderhead.org, trainingfinderonline.com, fumiario.com. That is individual's name, Fumiario. Austin Large is the company, as in uniben.edu, pulse.ng, in their numbers. These are all domain names. Also, we're also going to be looking at hosting because they go side by side. And web hosting is the service providing space on the internet for a website. The service that provides space. When you finish building your website, you acquire a domain name, that's your internet address. Then how do you put your website online for the whole world to now see? That's hosting. When you make a website and want other people to see it, you need to publish or upload it with a web hosting service. Web hosting service works by storing your website files in high-powered computers. Understand? These computers that will always have to be on 24/7 consistently connected to a very fast network. When someone types in your web address such as www.nigerianews.ng, they now in the internet connect to the web server, holding your website files, and then transfer your website information back to your computer or vice versa. From there, they can surf and view the pages of your website. As simple as that. You have your website in a particular server. So all the companies that actually do hosting online, they have a server. Some are resellers who actually partner with companies abroad to do hosting. But some of all these companies, just like a number of them, for example, abroad, they have their own server, and that's why power is a key factor to ensure that you have your servers running 24/7. Some of all these portal host some of all these server they host portal business portal, they have to be on 24/7. Even blogs, name it, they have to be on every day continually. The moment any of those server is down, you know the repercussion on business nature. That means people, especially some portal that actually serve continent. That means timeline, when some people are sleeping, some people are waking up. So such portal need to be up 24/7. So we have various type of web hosting, what we call the shared web hosting, website, we have website builder, we have cloud hosting, we have dedicated hosting. I will encourage us to actually Google this and find out more about it. Also, when you want to host, what are the key things you look at? I think one of the major things you look at is find out, they include this here, the history of that particular hosting company, how much their uptime, understand. It's good you look at the disk space that they're offering you for a particular amount of money, the bandwidth, the amount of subdomains, add-ons, emails, and a whole lot of other stuffs. Database, there are a whole lot of other things they make available. The key thing that is so most important is their uptime. That means what are people experiences. There's a particular company I'm using in Nigeria here. There's no day a particular website I actually host with them will not give a failure as a response. I have the plugins that's actually installed on the blog that let me know when the website is down. And for about 3-4 minutes every day, I always get a report that the website is down. That's a good service delivery. Okay, so for example, these are some of the web hosting company. For example, you have globally, you have the hills, you have the high page, the web, the blues. The first 10 among this one are classified as the 10 leading hosting company in the world. We have the Fat Cow, we have GoDaddy. I was shocked that GoDaddy was like the last one among them. Smart Web is a Nigerian one. Google hosts Nigeria. 6k.com too is a Nigeria hosting company. So on that note, we'll quickly move down to how do we get our hosting done, as in very quickly. First and foremost, what we do is what we do domain name search. Since we've understand this, I think we should go to the next video. In the next video I will show us how to do our domain name search.